I think like for the 3 weeks production, it has been great. Like we have been working together and we can like see each other's different sides when they're stressed, struggling with stuff. Yeah.
It's very tiring, but you learn quite a lot from it also. And you got to know each other much better.
As well as how to make great animations.
Yeah, and then it also sort of tests like our perseverance and determination because we have to keep drawing and redrawing. Like one scene has maybe like 50, 60 images. You have to keep redrawing them because they get rejected for
Hi! No, seriously, but it's very tiring. It's like, I don't want to go to sleep because I live very far away from here, Yishukam. And the express reach by 9, and I leave quite late, so I don't get enough sleep.
It's boring because you have to do the same thing over and over and over again, tracing and cleaning over and over and over again.
Because unlike other groups, right, we have actually gluing and cutting everything, but all we have is just the trace. Yeah.
I find it's a good experience. Although it's challenging, although it's boring, it's a good experience.
That's true.
what he said.
The first week was quite stressful, but I think for the last 2 weeks it was quite fun.
Because for the last 2 weeks we've been animating, so everything was new and fresh, so it was more of curiosity that driven us lah. So yeah, it was more exciting than just painting and redoing, all the time.
Difficulties with this is actually redo some scenes that we actually so-called messed up lah. We haven't reached the expectation that we wanted to think to it. Yeah.
Shading. Yeah.
It's very, you're supposed to keep it quite consistent, but sometimes 15 different frames, one's darker, one is lighter, and it's really obvious. So you have to end up redrawing the entire thing again, which is quite fun.
And because of our differing styles, so we have to find ways to make it similar.
Keeping awake, redoing our work. Keeping awake.
Oh, keeping awake, yeah.
See,
Especially after lunch.
yeah. Some people just take a short nap.
Yeah, and this
Everybody does.
no, I haven't sleep yet. I don't
Okay,
get
I said nothing. Doing a good job with everything.
Trying not to get distracted with the internet just
Oh yeah, Tumblr especially.
But we do take breaks like unlike other people's breaks are like going out and then walking around, but our breaks are actually gathering around one computer and looking at funny posters.
Fine.
Some of the difficulties, I think everything throughout the
Yeah.
week. Firstly will be watercolors because we're not really familiar with this medium. So we have to learn it from our instructor first. Then we have to keep trying until we get the best out of everything. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, and we had to use this animation software that's actually quite new and it's really unstable. So we kept having to redo, which was quite nice.
Our video basically, our animation basically is in a reverse motion. It's like we do this so that we can show the sun achievement first, then we trace back to past and show the influence of what the father did. And study the inspiration of that, which is the father.
But basically, our story is about a father and a son who are writing letters to the mother to thank her for supporting them when they were in NS.
Okay, our story is actually about how our father, whatever he does when the son was younger, the son actually learns from the father, like all the small little actions. And actually, he does it to his body. That's where the NS part comes in. It's like small signs of affection.
Our story is basically from the woman's point of view, like how this young girl supports her different family members from young to old, like from her being a granddaughter to being a daughter and a girlfriend, to be a girlfriend and finally become her mom herself. Yeah. How she cares for them in small little ways, I guess.
Yeah, through their period in NS and as a part of NS. So our story is simple and relatable, I would say. Yeah.
Our unique part is actually we reverse the motions of the father and son.
It's all hand drawn. A ballpoint pen instead of digital animation. Probably our animations.
Because ours actually stylized rotoscoping, which is something that has never been used or done before in animation. So it's like the first for us. And also, Jing thinks that it's very cute.
Yeah, because it makes it look like a cartoon, but it's more lifelike. Yeah, it's cartoon.
It's not like contradicting.
No, I mean a very lifelike cartoon. It's like for children. Maybe something like that. Yeah.
One unique thing that about our film is that we use the medium watercolor, which, if I'm not wrong, it's the very first time in animation that we're using it, right? So, yeah, and I think that's very special because watercolor, when you capture it, it retains the texture. So, even though yes, it's flat, but there's still this
Tactile quality.
yeah, tactile quality.
Yeah, so we hope that it will make our animation sort of stand out among the rest. Yeah.
Because for animation we need to have details and the details are very small. So when cutting out the details is very difficult.
For us, we don't really animate because we drew every single thing out.
Actually, I feel that 2D tracing might be even harder because at least cutting all this is like, at least you do different things. This type is
I find that actually 2D is easier.
I think it's
2D is because right, the cutting thing right, once you do it, you can't, there's no undo button for it.
But then again, the one that we did was a very, very short, only 30 seconds animation, so yeah.
2D is actually more difficult because like sometimes the shape is always different. Then you must use your eye power. But for cutting, it's like the shape is always the same because there's only one prop.
You can make sure that like the eyes, the size of the eyes are all the same. But for us, we can't do that. So
Actually, I think both of them same.
It depends on
That's the
your
difficulties.
it depends on your skill set. We want like each of us to see.
Yeah, it's the same.
Let me start.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally I think animating is more difficult than actually painting. Because I've done painting before, I've done watercolor before, but I'm an absolute noob at computers. Yes.
For me, I found animating easier. Like, if you ask the rest of them, I finish my work like really, really fast. So I end up like, oh, let's do a blog post today, that kind of thing.
So she's the one going off.
Yeah, but I can't really paint.
It's like our PR.
So for painting, I usually just do the outline. Then if I screw it up, then two of them can save me, that kind of thing. So to me, painting is more difficult.
For me, I don't really, but I think for me, because my job is very fairly among performance, I do what I'm good at for painting. And for animating, because my scenes require a lot of cross-reference from like the previous.
You need to pay a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah, for my parts, for my animation. So I have a lot of help from our mentors already. So I think both are equally hard for me.
I think I would say painting is harder because I'm not good at watercolor at all. So when I try to blend color, it always doesn't come out the way that I want it to. So yeah, I just give up and start outlining and just drawing the main character. I'm drawing the main character and don't do so for animation, I think for my part it's easier because mine is just moving around, then blinking of the eyes, animating of the head, that's all. So it's much less difficult than singing. So yeah.